Hello everyone, welcome to another learning time with Miss Blessing. In today's video, we're going to be learning to divide two digits by one digit using different method. Come along, let's learn together. Now we are asked to complete this calculation. Remember, we are learning to divide two digits by one digit. Two digits means two numbers. One digit means one number. So the first method we are going to be exploring today is a method called place value counters. We're going to divide 47 by 3 using our place value counters. Now, first, what do we do when we have to do with place values? How many tens do we have in 47? How many ones do we have in 47? So we have 7 ones and 4 tens. Now we are dividing by 3, so I need to have 3 rows. 1, 2, and then this is the third one. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 rows. So I have 4 times 1, 2, 3. I need to divide this equally amongst the rows I have created. Because we are dividing by 3, that's why I have 3 rows. Now 4 tens, I need to divide it equally into 3 rows, and I know this is not possible because I can only divide 33 times equally between 3. So the remaining 10, which is the fourth one to make it tens, I'm going to exchange in my ones column. So this 10 plus the 7 ones we have here makes 17, and then I'm going to share the 17 equally among the 3 rows. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. As you can see, I have 2 left over because I am not able to share the last set equally amongst the 3 rows, but the rest I was able to share. So these 2 remainder I have to transfer to my remainders column. So I have 2 remaining here. Now on each row I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 47 divided by 3 is 15, remainder 2. I hope this is clear. Now let's see the working out clearly using what I have prepared already. I wrote this just to explain to you clearly. So we have 4 tens and 7 ones. We need to divide this equally among 3 rows because we are dividing by 3. So here we go. We have to exchange the remaining tens for 10 ones, and now we're going to have 17 here. And when we share 17 equally amongst the 3 rows, we are going to have 2 remaining. So the 2 goes off to the remainder. So here we have, and we have 15 remainder 2. Now let's see how we can solve this using the part-whole model. Now 47 divided by 3. How can I solve this using the part-whole model? I know I cannot divide 4 by 3 equally. I cannot divide 4 times by 3 equally. But based on my knowledge of my times table, I can divide 30 times by 3 equally. So I partition 47 into 30 and 17. How did I get 17? When I take away 3 times from 4, what I am left with is 1 times. So 1 times plus the 7 ones, that gives me 17. And I know that 30 divided by 3 is 10 because I know that 10 multiplied 3 is 30. And then 17 divided by 3 is 5, remainder 2. How do I know this? I know that 3 can be divided by 17 5 times, remaining 2. Now 10 plus 5 remainder 2 gives us 15 remainder 2. I hope this is clear. Now let's have a go at another one. It says draw either place value counters or pattern models to complete the calculation. I'm going to do the first one again with you, and then I will give you time to try out the second one by yourself. So 55 divided by 4. I'm going to draw my place value chart. So I have the tens, I have the ones, and I'm going to have my remainder. Why am I starting with tens? Because I have just two numbers, and this represents ones and this represents tens. So I have tens, I have ones, and then I have my remainder. Now, what number are we dividing by? We are dividing by 4. So I need to have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, and then the last one, 4. So I have 4 rows now. So how many tens do I have in 55 and how many ones? I have 5 tens and 5 ones. Now let's put the tens in the tens columns. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then we have 50. But I need to exchange the last 10 to the ones column, because we need to have only 4 rows, not 5 rows, because we are dividing by 4. So I can only share 5 tens equally among 4 times. So I'm going to exchange the last 10 to the ones place. Remember, already we have 5 ones. Now 5 ones plus the tens I'm exchanging makes 15. Now let's share 15 amongst the 4 groups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now as you can see, my 15 ended on the 3rd row. I could not share the last set of ones equally on the last row. So I'm going to circle these 3 here, because I didn't have one more to make these equal. I need to make sure that each one has equal sets of number on each row. So this 3 remainder, I'm going to move it to my remainders column. So I have 3 remaining here. Now I'm going to see that on each row I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I know that 55 divided by 4 is 13, remainder 3. I hope this is clear, everyone. Now I'm going to let you have a go at 77 divided by 5. Pause the video and have a go. Use the place value charts to help you. Welcome back. How did you get on? What answer did you get? Was this your answer? If this was your answer, I want to say well done to you. That is correct, because I know that I have 7 tens and 7 ones in 77. So how many times can 5 go in 7? 5 can go in 7 one time, remainder 2. So I'm going to exchange the 2 tens remaining to the ones column. So 2 tens plus 7 ones give me 27, and 5 in 27 is 5, because I know that 5 times 5 is 25. 25 and then remainder 2. 5 can go in 27 5 times equally, remainder 2, and that is how we have 15, remainder 2. Well done if you got it correctly. Let's move on. It says solve this word problem. Henry is decorating 3 cakes. He has 19 strawberries and 14 cherries to share fairly between each cake. How many of each fruit will be left when he has finished? I want you to pause the video and have a go. I'm going to give you a clue before you go. Remember, we are told he's decorating 3 cakes. Here are the 3 cakes. And he has 19 strawberries and 41 cherries to share fairly between each of the cake. So first we need to divide 19 by 3, divide 41 by 3, and then when we are done, we are able to see what is left over. Pause the video and have a go. Use the place value chart to help you. Welcome back. Let's see if you've solved it correctly. So I know that 19 divided by 3 is 6 remainder 1. How did I get this? I know that in 19 I have 6 threes because 6 times 3 is 18. 18 remainder 1. So 19 divided by 3 is 6 remainder 1. Now what about 41 divided by 3? 41 divided by 3 is 13 remainder 2. How did I get 13 remainder 2? 4 divided by 3 gives me 1 remainder 1. I exchange the 1 tens to the 1 1, that becomes 11. And 3 in 11 is 9 remainder 2. Now what is left over from all these calculation? There would be 1 strawberry and 2 cherries left over. Well done if you got this correctly. Now, Jane and Silva have both calculated the answer to this problem. Explain who is correct and what mistake the other person has made. Jane says it's 11 remainder 7, and then Silva says it is 11 remainder 6. What are we supposed to do? Use the place value counter or place value chart to help you. Remember, we are dividing 95 divided by 8. Pause the video and have a go. Welcome back. Did you get it correctly? Now, we are told that Silva is correct because 95 divided by 8 is 11 remainder 7. 95 divided by 8 is 11 remainder 7. Because I know that 8 into 9 is 1, I can divide 9 equally just one time. Now 1 remainder 1, I exchange the 1 tens remaining to the 1's place, and that makes 15. 8 in 15 is still 1 remainder 7. So Silva is correct because the remainder is 7, and not Jane, because Jane has got 6 remainders rather than 7. Well done if you got this correctly. Did you know that the equal sign was invented in 1557 by Welsh mathematician Robert Recorde, who was fed up with writing is equal to? Imagine solving a multiplication problem and you keep writing is equal to, is equal to, is equal to. He chose the 2 lines because no two things can be more equal. So today you know that the equal to sign was invented by Robert Recorde. I hope you were able to understand today's lesson and you were able to make good progress. How do you feel with today's lesson? I bet you are confident with today's lesson. Please like, subscribe and share for more videos. And this is me saying bye for now. See you in the next video.